Who am I? Who are you?
I'm Eve. How are you?
I'm Brandon. How you doing?
Nice to meet you,
Nice to
Brandon.
meet you.
Would you like to make an order?
Well, yeah, that's what we do at the window here, isn't it?
That's true.
We say, give me food, and then magically, boom, here comes food. It's amazing. What do you suggest? I see an awesome menu.
Yeah, our menus are just there.
Of course, we got to try the fish and chips.
Yeah.
Of course, we have to try the
Our
fish and
famous
chips.
fish and chips.
World
That's
famous
right.
fish and chips.
Yeah.
There's people in every country that know about your fish and chips. I'm making that up, maybe, but it could be true.
It's true. It's true.
I am a sucker for fish tacos.
Yeah.
What makes them Baja?
Our Baja sauce, that's our house special sauce that we make here every morning.
Every morning?
Yeah.
It says real stink.
Yeah.
And that's,
Yeah, you can upgrade your fries to our real stink fries or any of our
what makes them real stinky?
We use some Parmesan and some garlic.
Parmesan and garlic sounds amazing. So yeah, I think that's good. Is that enough? Or should we just order one of everything?
One of everything would be great.
Lovely customer number 94.
SanFrancisco. That was the cheesiest thing I've ever said in my life. Is the fish and chips. Is the fish tacos. And the stinkiest fries ever. And probably the most delicious fries ever. Oh, that does stink. Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
You are Suzanne.
I am
Brandon.
Suzanne. Nice to meet
I'm
you.
going to do this because you're from
British.
Britain. This is proper, right?
It is the proper way. Yes,
Nice.
yes. But you should really be knocked down.
I'm going to be very unprofessional and say this, but your accent is it. I love
Oh, thank you.
it. That
Thank
wasn't
you.
too unprofessional, was it?
Not at all. I
'Cause I'm
love
totally
keep it
flirting
going.
with you.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. No, this is amazing. How long has the Codmother been in San Francisco?
I opened my doors 5 years ago. I'm in business just 5 years.
And
yes.
is there always a line like from the front of the to the back?
Yes, yes, there is. Typically, weekends, we actually get a line that will pass a block actually on weekends.
And we're here on a
And
Monday.
You're here on a Monday, so the
At like
line
1
was-
o'clock.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes.
yes, it's lunch hour, but since we've been here for a little bit now, and it's just been from front to back, and we waited a long time, and this looks like it's so worth it.
This is our signature dish. This is a traditional style British fish and chips, and we do
What makes
have
it British? What's the difference
Oh.
between me just frying some fish?
no huge difference. So typically, the original fish for fish and chips was cod. And then, unfortunately, after the World Wars, we overfished a lot of our cod. It became unsustainable. So halfway through my childhood,
Poor fish.
I know.
They were just hanging out in the
ate
water
them
and-
all. We were like our own piranhas. We just love our own cod so much. So we predominantly use haddock, but traditional fish and chips is always with cod, and we don't use anything like a pollock. It is actually a true cod. There's a huge difference actually between a grey and a white cod.
Wow.
So over here it is sustainable. We actually get it from northern Alaska, the Kodiak region, and what makes it traditional is it's a house-made batter. So we don't do any panko breading or
You make it
anything
right
like
here in the
that.
truck?
We make it right here in the truck. On a slow day like today on a Monday, we'll do probably about 4.5 gallons of batter. On a
Really?
Saturday, and we
Gallons?
get gallons.
How much fish would that cover up?
We about 140 pounds of fish on a Saturday.
And you're still eating all the cod.
and we're still eating all the cod. This actually is quite interesting, going back to the traditional style fish and chips. Now in England, when you go to a chippy, so we actually call it a chippy.
A chippy.
Yeah, so Friday night is chippy night. You line up and you get your fish and chips. But you always have it with salt and malt vinegar.
Really?
So actually, yes, salt and malt vinegar is the traditional way.
I imagine that's what this is.
Yes, yes, it is. That is
So you're
malt
prepared
vinegar.
for the.
We are prepared.
I love this. I love vinegar. I love fish and chips. That's what San Francisco is known for.
Yep.
You're the queen of fish and chips. The big moments. Now I'm eating the fish. The poor cod. The poor cod. Tell me what I'm thinking right now as I'm chewing.
You are thinking about those nice, fresh, juicy chunks of cod, the back of your mouth, that beautiful, crunchy, fresh batter.
Keep going.
Do you feel the crunch? You feel the softness inside?
Once again, you saying that stuff with your accent, this is wonderful. This is
Really
the
glad you're
best,
enjoying
honestly,
it.
not just for the sake of dexterity, but this is a wonderful, wonderful thing. It's not greasy. When we think of fish and chips, you eat fish and chips, your mouth gets greasy,
Of
it
course.
dribbles down your chin,
Yep.
you ruin your clothes,
Yep.
you have a cholesterol problem for the rest of your life. This is not greasy at all. Like you said,
Each order nice and fresh. There's a bit of a difference to how we serve our fish and chips to typically how they're served in Britain. You'll find in a fish bar they'll have a warming station and the fish will sit there on the warming station for a while. But us, it goes straight from fryer to table. Some restaurants have farm to table, we have fryer to table.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so good. And I had to put a little tartar on it.
Of
I'm
course,
sorry.
you've got
it's
to
just-
try that. I won't hold it against you.
Us Americans, we call these things French fries.
That is not a French fry.
Are you threatening my freedoms?
I am, they are not freedom fries.
Okay. A chip.
Okay.
Because the chip, we call chips
chip.
the little things in the bag
Yes.
that's mostly air, and then you get a little bit of sliced potatoes that are deep fried, and then. Yeah.
I know it's unfortunate. So here we go. So we call chips crisps because they're actually crisped. So chips are crisps.
Okay.
And then chips are potatoes that have been chipped. So that's where the chip comes from. We've
Where
chipped
did it
your
all go wrong
potatoes.
for us
I
over
don't
here? Why
know.
did we?
This is a traditional Baja fish taco. So we do have a little twist, a fusion twist to our menu.
The same cod, the same batter?
This is the same cod, the same batter. We will not deprive you of that delicious cod.
I see cilantro, I see a nice slaw on
Yes.
here. And what's the sauce on top?
Okay, this is our house-made Baja sauce. It is.
You make everything here?
Yes, we do.
Awesome.
Inside, we get through 2 gallons of this on a busy day. Just
wow.
the sauce.
And that's just me.
That's just
me. I would just be here just drinking it straight out of one of these squeezy bottles. Oh,
I have
like,
one
Suzanne,
inside.
give me more. I need more. I almost feel like you should take one in and I take
Yeah,
the other
I
in.
feel I'm getting hungry.
Let's not
You
meet in the
sat
middle because
here.
that'll get awkward. But
Okay.
It's like Lady and the Tramp. I'll be the tramp. 3. I broke her. I broke her. You ready?
Okay,
3,
yeah.
2,
1.
let's do this. Oh, my finger. Okay. Oh, wow. That is wonderful. That sauce is, I would drink that straight in out of a squeezy bottle. That's wonderful, wonderful. Everybody should get the tacos, seriously, if you don't know that already. You're looking at me like, whatever, dude. We got some on the table, we know. Okay, something stinks, but in a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful way.
Yes, we have here. We have the real stink.
What kind of cheese is that?
This is Parmesan cheese. Parmesan.
And it's shredded, not out of the little shaker thing.
It is. It is shredded Parmesan with fresh garlic. We chop the garlic up with a little bit of olive
Wait,
oil.
that's all garlic?
That is all garlic.
That's a lot of garlic.
It is. It is. And we can't call them the real stink. You've got to go away with garlic.
The real stink. Oh man, that's such a good combo. Garlic and Parmesan cheese and potato and fry and yum. Wow. And I love your fries. Like I said, they're also just they're not greasy, and then you put all this wonderful stuff on it. Am I doing this right? Just eat it like it is?
This is great. Yes,
You don't have to put nothing on top of it? No vinegar or nothing?
No, not really. No.
It doesn't need anything.
You put a little vinegar on if you
Oh,
want.
wow.
But it's packed with a lot of flavour. This.
No, it's packed with a lot of garlic.
I was in search for the whole 10 years of a great fish and chips here. So I even travelled as far as 60 miles south,
And
60
you couldn't
miles
find one in San Francisco.
They're just not the style of British style fish and chips. So we have.
So you
great
came over
fish
here with that
great
British
crab.
attitude.
Yes.
That snobby British attitude. Like, I don't like these fish and chips. I'm going to do it myself. And thank you. I'm so glad you did. But at the same time, it's so stereotypical. Well, what brought you to San Francisco in the first place? Just fell in love with it, or?
No, it was a man. I chased a man here. I fell in love with a man, and then he fell in love with the local weather girl and ended up in Florida.
Common story.
It's a very common thing. It happens
story,
every day.
Boy meets girl.
Yeah, famous weather girl
yeah,
that you see on
fish
the
and chip
TV
lady.
every day.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
we should make this
Sanford
movie.
graduate, fish fryer.
We should make this movie. We really should.
I used to wake up and see her having my coffee, and then he was having his coffee with her. I'm just kidding. This is not.
This turned into a different show. I'm going to do the little pitch thing where I do at the end of these little segments where I say if you're ever in San Francisco or the United States or California, or even if you're in England, I bet you this right here is better than anything you'll find over there. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Really, really good. And you seem like a hugger.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to go not talk to anybody for a week. Doing a little shopping, and as you know, I'm trying to overcome some of my fears of mainly seafood and stuff like that, so here we go. Now this is Alex, and what's the name of this shop here? We're in the middle of...
This is, we're in the wharf right now in San Francisco. It's a Bella Motore. I've been here 80 plus years.
You've been here 80 plus. So you look young, man. You look good. Is that what lobster does for you?
I mean, hopefully.
Here's the thing. I've never had lobster in my entire life. Not once. And they're everywhere. They're crawling everywhere. There's like places everywhere. There's like lobsters. Yeah. And you love this stuff.
Oh, it's great. Fresh every morning.
Well, here we go. When in Rome, or in this case, San Francisco. One more down. Not bad at all, man. Well, thank you, sir. You're a complete stranger, but you changed my life.